Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever!
Why do we even have that lever?
Welcome back.
Okay, let's see.
Nice and quick, guys. Just roll it.
Okay,
quick. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, and you're torturing me. This is the first one's me, right?
Yes, it is.
Huh?
Just remember, Leo, if you need me to cover any, I can.
Oh, I should just totally keep me honest. I'm going to try my best. So, I think this is awesome. So, if you watched the most recent What If, you'll know who this character is. So, from the Marvel Universe, Khori, the native Mohawk superhero who burst into screens during What If animated series, is making her eagerly anticipated comic book debut. So, Marvel just announced that Khori, Reshaper of Worlds #1, is a special one-shot comic arriving in stores November 16th. The release is timed perfectly to coincide with Native American Heritage Month, showcasing Marvel's commitment to diverse storytelling. For those unfamiliar with Khori, she first appeared in What If Season 2, voiced by Reservation Dogs star Devery Jacobs. Her origin involves an alternate reality where the powerful space stone landed in the Haudenosaunee Confederacy before American colonization. Now, this dimension hopping hero is crossing over into the main Marvel universe. The story follows Khori as she chases a mysterious threat from her home in Sky World straight into the heart of New York City's Hell's Kitchen. Expect action, culture shock, and surprise guest appearances from familiar Marvel faces. Hell's Kitchen, I wonder who that would be. Anyway, what's particularly exciting about the release is the creative team behind it. Khori's co-creator, Ryan Little, he's known for his work on What If and Wolverine, is joined by indigenous creators Arihoni David, author of Who Will Win, and Kelly Lynn D'Angelo, writer for Netflix's Spirit Rangers, both making their Marvel Comics debut. The art is handled by talented illustrators David Cutler, who worked on Marvel's Voices Heritage, and Jim Terry, known for The Crow. The cover is also by the renowned Afua Richardson, celebrated for her work on Black Panther, World of Wakanda. So it's not just another superhero story. It represents Marvel's ongoing efforts to bring diverse characters and creators to the forefront. You can find that November 16th.
I never watched the second season of What If.
I heard it was good.
Oh, the Khori story. Holy fuck, that's the best one of the whole bunch.
I've heard nothing but good things, and also I know that they are officially spinning off to do Marvel Zombies, so that should be interesting. So, yeah, I've been meaning to catch up myself. I've never watched either season, and I really feel like I just need to sit down and enjoy, and just, like anything, make up my mind. If there's some episodes I'm like,
I enjoyed the first season. I don't know why I didn't watch the second season.
Jar, there's so much content being thrown at us. I think it's when you can digest something new,
Yeah.
Well, I recommend if you can watch the Khori story on its own. But definitely watch it.
What's next?
It's very, very touching. Okay, fine. What's next?
Sorry. A lot of news.
Okay. Carrie. All right. So November 27th, Hulk is smashing into your local LCS with issue 19 of the current run on Incredible Hulk, which as a legacy run hits number 800. And to celebrate this, Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein are going ahead with their main story in the arc. When I talked to him at Terrificon, he was telling us that this issue was going to be the one where Hulk fights the Eldest. We've been waiting for this to happen in the storyline. Some new things are going to happen with Charlie, the little gal's sidekick, and there's a giant-sized issue that's going to be released. There's a whole bunch of other extra stuff in it. Per Marvel, after a crushing defeat at the hands of the Eldest, the Incredible Hulk is a slave, and the return of Mother of Horrors is imminent. Hulk's only hope is a newly resurrected Charlie Tidwell, who takes on the Skinwalkers of Lycana to save Hulk. I'm sorry, I'm tired. But what ancient power did the Skinwalkers awaken within her to bring her back? Can her mysterious new powers give Hulk the edge he needs to defeat both the Skinwalkers and the Immortal Eldest? We don't know. But yeah, so that's going on. We're also going to get stories by Greg Pak, Benjamin Percy, he of the loquaciously huge booming voice, Torin Gronbach, Jeff Shaw, Lynn Yoshi, and Lan Medina. They're going to be telling us things about She-Hulk, Brawn, Red Hulk, and we're also going to learn about a new Hulk family member that's going to get their own series. This will give you the groundwork to learn about that as well. And don't worry, even though they're finishing up kind of this arc and we're going into a new direction with the Hulk, because he's going to finish some of the monster stuff, we did get word from Philip that he will be sticking around for some time to go. So, yeah. And
Nice.
I am just a jabbering idiot right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hulk, yay, November 27th. Go get it. Lots of stories, fun time. Carrie
Okay.
tired.
Carrie
Hulk
tired.
smash, Carrie tired.
All right,
Carrie
cool.
crash.
Carrie crash. All right,
Yes.
next. Carrie, say next.
Next.
This is Black Canary, right?
Yes, sir. This is you.
DC Comics is launching a new Black Canary miniseries called Best of the Best. In November 2024, series is written by Tom King and illustrated by Ryan Sook. Story follows Dinah Lance, also known as Black Canary, as she trains intensely to prove herself as the greatest fighter in the DC universe. She faces off against deadly assassin Lady Shiva in a tournament-style competition. Along the way, Dinah seeks guidance and training from some of the DC's top warriors, including Wildcat, Batman, and even her own mother. The series is intended to be a standalone story, not connected to DC's main All-In initiative. Interestingly, writer Tom King revealed that he had previously hidden a Black Canary Easter egg in his earlier miniseries, Mr. Miracle comic.
Wow.
Suggesting he's had this Black Canary story in mind for some time. Overall, it seems like Black Canary Best of the Best will be a high-profile showcase for the character with a creative team known for their acclaimed work, and a premise that pits Dinah against the best fighters in the DC universe. That comes out in November.
November 27th.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Nice. Well, listen, I will say this. Tom King has done really well when left to his own devices with this kind of thing. And Ryan Sook is an amazing artist who we've only ever seen in select stories or short bursts or covers. So to get a miniseries of all of his work, it's going to be gorgeous.
I've read through Mr. Miracle twice. Now I have to read through it again for a third time to catch this little
Easter egg.
Easter egg, yeah.
Well, when you find it, let us know.
Leo, you're muted again.
Sorry. Are you complaining, Jar Jar?
Next.
No.
It's
I
such
was saying I need to
Next.
Jesus.
Jesus. This is fucking gorgeous, by the way. Look at that artwork. Fuck yeah.
All right. All right. You maniacs. So coming from our latest con friend, Mr. Benjamin Percy, Helverine is continuing on. So as we've already seen, that Ben Percy had a crossover between Wolverine and Ghost Rider in one story that created Helverine, which is supposed to be just a little mini series. To be quite honest, the Weapon of Vengeance storyline was a huge hit. Helverine apparently has continued to be such a hit. I mean, the character's even getting its own action figure, which is such a compliment to something that was just like, oh my God, I don't even know if this is going to work. So this December, so Carrie, a little Halloween for Christmas time, yay. Ben Percy and a big incoming artist, Raphael Elenko, known for his work on Star Wars, Darth Vader, are working together for this this series, as we saw that the role of Helverine was passed from Wolverine to his son, Akira, formerly known as Dakin. Dakin, sorry. Dakin is a performing artist known for his music in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. My bad. So this is an ongoing series. So we're going to find that Akira with the demon Bagra Ghul. They're embracing who they are. And by the way, Akira, who died during Ben Percy's Sabretooth War, is now essentially alive again, bonded to the demon, embracing his transformation and diving claws first into the Marvel superhero landscape as well as the demonic underworld. So essentially, this is a demon trying to be good, which Kari, we're very understanding is essentially what they've tried doing for Ghost Rider for years. So now they have to learn to live together. You have this, Wolverine's son, attempting to reform demon, and a lot of bad people in the Marvel universe. So, of course, this is going to be a tough thing to do. So they're going to need a little help, and enter Dr. Stephen Strange. So, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed what I've read of Weapons of Vengeance. The Helverine series was great. The covers by Ryan Stegman were phenomenal. And it's just really great to see this story, which Ben Percy promises more mayhem, occultism, and hellfire. He just promises huge, horrific plans for Helverine and his role in the 616 universe. So, I mean, God, look at that beautiful cover by Kendrick Leam. That is just stunning. So I know Kari is definitely thinking about getting this.
If just for the cover, if nothing else. I mean,
I've been thinking of wanting to read the Helverine storyline. The covers are pretty sweet. This one does not let down.
But Jar, you got to make sure you read the Weapons of Vengeance, because then it kind of makes sense.
Oh, no,
it's only 4 parts, bud.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's a 4-part miniseries. Then Helverine was intended to be a 4-part mini. That just, like I said, that recently concluded. So now you got this, and it's going to be an ongoing for as long as fans are buying it. So hey,
Scotty Young did a cover, right?
What?
Scotty Young did a special variant cover on that, right?
No.
On Helverine, I thought he did a Helverine.
I don't. No, I think the only covers I remember were the only covers I remember were the Ryan Stegman covers, which, as Jar pointed out, were gorgeous. Maybe for
another
weapon.
There's one. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you're faster than me.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I won't show it because I know you want to continue fast. So this is awesome.
Yeah, buddy. Glad this story is getting a sequel.
Oh, hell yeah. So I absolutely loved this story last year. So
lives up to the first.
Oh, it has to. So we've got a jolly story, and it's certainly gonna slay you.
Oh my God, Leo, just tell the fucking story. Good Lord.
Holy Christmas, Batman. The Dark Knight is teaming up with an unexpected ally this holiday season again. If you missed it last year, Batman teamed up with Santa Claus to fight vampires. It was an awesome storyline. So DC Comics is gifting readers with a crossover that's equal parts naughty and nice. This winter, Batman and Santa Claus are joining forces again in another limited series titled Batman Santa Claus Silent Night Returns. So it's written by Jeff Parker, known for his work on Batman 66 and Aquaman, illustrated by Lucas Kuettner, celebrated for Witch Doctor and Creepy, and it's a 5-issue series promising to deliver thrills, chills, and maybe even a few Christmas miracles, but don't expect just another feel-good holiday tale. The story kicks off with a sinister twist. Mysterious deaths plague the countryside with a strange symbol marking the victims. The Justice League responds only to find themselves trapped in another realm, and it's up to Robin to team up with Zatanna, the only one able to save the one and only Santa Claus to save the day. So Jeff Parker, the series writer, is clearly excited about the festive follow-up. He says, "We followed the old tradition of telling ghost stories at Christmas. Then to be asked if we wanted to do another and have an extra issue, that was a happy new year." So artist Lucas Kittner brings his horror comic background to the project, creating visuals that are both festive and frightening. It's a perfect blend of holiday cheer and spine-tingling suspense. So mark your calendars, comic fans. This is coming to us November 27th through December 25th. And for collectors, there's even a special edition with a holiday scent.
Oh,
what
is it going to be? Scratch and sniff?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I just like this idea of Damian teaming up with Zatanna and Santa to save everybody, and then I'm interested to see what the ominous villain of this is supposed to be, a quote unquote silent night.
They need to do an animated version of the first one, I think.
I want to see what Etrigan's doing. Like,
oh my god, yo, Jar, that's a good idea. Maybe that should be our Christmas book.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. The Batman Christmas special from last year was really good.
Don't take that down yet, Leo. Did you go back to the calendar one? Because that one is the that nope. There. Yeah, that one is the special incentive cover, but the thing that comes out, you have the little Santa bulge going on there. So that's the adult rated one. So the polybag is the next one, the next thing over. Yeah, that's the polybag that's going to go over that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a neat little thing. So ta-da, yeah.
Have to buy two, Leo. One to open, one to...
No, you don't need to buy two.
Yeah, you do.
That's what you got.
Don't need a money.
I can't.
That's how you waste your money these days. Sure.
Listen, I'm just dealing with that. Again, you have a series of great covers, and of course, the Dan Mora is one of them, who can do no wrong. Everything that man does is just chef's kiss. If we ever get him on the show, Leo will literally lose his mind.
Yep.
All right. Sorry. Yes, Kari.
All right. So also hitting shelves in November from DC Comics is The Question All Along the Watchtower by Alice Segura, known for his mystery thriller and noir books, with artist Chan Tormey, whose work you may know from Green Lantern or Injustice Gods Among Us Year Zero. It will be a 6-issue miniseries featuring Renee Montoya's The Question, an alias that was passed to her in DC's 2006 52 series, as she investigates a murder that takes place in the Justice League's Watchtower. Given that we get a brand new Watchtower satellite headquarters to play with from the end of last season? Yeah, we'll call it that. Tormey got to create to his heart's content, and it seems that he's going to be delivering us something very futuristic with a taste of the noir that has to be put into this kind of series. And Segura compares the story to The Long Halloween, The Human Target, and Sandman Mystery Theater. And this is going to be hitting our shelves on November 20th. And I think it just looks great.
Well, and also it's just nice to see Renee Montoya as The Question again. You know, it was such a welcome passing the torch that we saw in the well-reviewed 52 series. You know, her going from an out-of-work, kind of disgraced Gotham City detective to become the successor to Vic Sage after he unfortunately passes away. So it's just nice to see that comeback.
Yeah.
You know, also, I have yet to see one at a con, but I did see a Vic Sage question at Terrificon this year, so that was pretty freaking cool. So, I don't know if you guys saw that one, but I took a photo of it. So,
did not.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty hard to miss.
Now. Show us now.
No, don't show him now. It's pretty hard to miss a guy who's well dressed but has no face. You know. But yeah, no, but looks. Listen, anything about a DC noir murder mystery that sounds pretty fucking cool, man. So.
Yeah, it's like they're apparently not a single member of the Justice League is completely eliminated from potentially being the Mordor.
Oh, that's cool, man. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, glad to see DC's leveling up a little bit. So that's November 20th, everybody. So that should be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? More DC. Jar.
Fans of Cassandra Cain, rejoice! DC Comics is bringing the fan favorite Batgirl back to the spotlight with a brand new solo series debuting on November 6th. Written by Tate Brumbaugh, known for his work on Green Lantern Dark and House of Slaughter, and illustrated by Takashi
Miyazawa.
Thank you. I had it earlier. Miyazawa of Miss Marvel and Mech Cadet U fame. This series promises to be a thrilling and dynamic take on the character. The story kicks off when a deadly group of assassins come after Cassandra Cain. In a surprising twist, her own mother, the formidable Lady Shiva, must step in to rescue her. This forces the two to put aside their complicated past and work together as mother-daughter duo to survive the deadly ordeal. But the adventure is just beginning as Batgirl is thrust into jaw-dropping martial arts-fueled quest for truth, justice, and potentially even revenge. Readers will get a deep dive into the psyche of one of Gotham City's most skilled and deadly fighters, while also exploring the complex relationship between Cassandra and her mother. The debut issue features a stunning main cover by David Dastmalchian with variant covers by Jeff DeCall, Stanley Archerm Lau, and Skylar Partridge. Fans will want to check this out. Oh, I don't have the date.
Where? The date, Jar. You said the date, November 6th.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
I did. November 6th.
Yeah, you are getting tired. Ooh. Yeah. And this is also very important to note that this is the first series of Cassandra Cain, her solo series, in 2 decades. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's been. Well, that's the thing. Just because she doesn't have her own series doesn't mean she hasn't been prominently in DC stories. She's been in the New 52. She was in some. The New 52. She was in some of the Rebirth stuff. So they've used her because she's too good of a character. But it's just nice to see that she's going back to where a lot of fans met her, which was as the Batgirl.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she made an appearance in the recent Batman storylines.
I'm pretty sure, in some way or another. Yeah, just again, she's a member of the Bat family. She's not,
yes.
Yeah. All right, cool, awesome.
Next up is.
Yes, I am fucking pumped for this. So, this is recently announced. Mike Mignola gave the announcement that Giant Robot Hellboy, which was a limited miniseries that saw the world's greatest paranormal investigator becoming essentially a giant mech tricked into fighting giant monsters. Mignola was joined again by one of his long-term collaborators, Duncan Fegredo, and also colorist Dave Stewart, letterer Clem Robbins. They're all back to do this series. Fegredo is going to be handling all the main covers. There will be a variant cover by Our Bones Dust writer Ben Steinbeck. But yeah, so that'll be for the first one. And the second issue will be getting a variant from artist James Herron. So the synopsis is: after Hellboy is kidnapped and connected to a massive mech Hellboy for a mission on a mysterious faraway island, Giant Robot Hellboy disappears. Scientists comb the sea looking for him, but find more than they bargained for when an interdimensional portal threatens to pull them in or let monsters of unknown origins out. So this will be published by Dark Horse sometime in 2025. It's only going to be a 2-issue sequel. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie. This was a very ridiculous story, but it was a lot of fun. And it's nice to see Duncan's stellar artwork working with Mike again. So, I mean, I think it's just amazing because I don't know if you guys know this, but it actually started off as it was a joke drawing. And then that joke just found a way to take a new life on its own, and here we are. So, I mean, listen, he can be regular size, he can be itty bitty. Why can't he be a giant robot? Boom, done.
Right.
So, totally awesome. So, there you go. What's next?
This.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, get ready for some electrifying news.
You were saying, Leo?
DC Comics is bringing back a fan favorite hero with a family twist. Black Lightning is set to return in his own headlining series as part of DC's upcoming All In initiative. So, launching this November, the new 5-issue limited series will see Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning, teaming up with his superpowered daughters, Thunder and Lightning. But this isn't just any family reunion. They're on a crucial mission in the aftermath of DC's Absolute Power event. Right. So it's going to be writer Brandon Thomas and artist Fico Osario. They're the creative powerhouses behind the series. Thomas, known for his work on Aquaman, The Becoming, and Future State Aquaman, brings his talent for a character-driven storytelling to the Pierce family. Osro, celebrated for his dynamic art on Transformers and Wolverine and X-Force, has designed new looks for the entire Pierce family, giving them a fresh update for this era. So with their combined experience, both superhero and action-packed narratives, fans can expect a visually stunning and emotional Resonant Black Lightning series. So here's where it gets really interesting. Black Lightning is joining the rebuilt Justice League Unlimited as part of a special crisis response unit, and their job is to help emerging metahumans control their powers and prevent potential disasters. So the stakes get personal for Jefferson when his daughter Anissa, also known as Thunder, develops dangerous new abilities. As Black Lightning balances his roles as superhero, educator, and father, he finds himself on the front lines brewing culture war in the suburbs, on the front lines of a brewing culture war in the suburbs of Metropolis. So the Brandon Thomas, the series writer, promises a deeply personal story for the Pierce family. He teases a mysterious rival who's using public fear to consolidate power, playing on the sentiment that Waller was right to fear superhumans. And mark your calendars. This is coming out
November 13th. Yeah, and then check out those great covers by Sanford Green, Torrin Clark, Juliet Nicaire. And then you've got all of these new designs, which I got to say, they look fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, again, I have nothing against classic designs. I think it's amazing that a lot of early superheroes still fairly look the same, you know, Justice Society. But, you know, a little modifications or a little revamp here or there is always a good idea.
Yes.
I think there was even more of, I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, there's the original artwork. Yeah. I snuck that in at the end.
Nice.
That's all.
They look great. Yeah, it's gonna be a solid series. You know, and I gotta say, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing from this DC All In stuff. I feel like this is the kind of DC I'm looking like. Smart comics, fun, you know, still engaging, but doing right by the characters. You know?
Yeah.
So hopefully that continues, because I felt the same way after Rebirth, and that eventually got off the rails too.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
What was after Rebirth? There was something after Rebirth.
I think it was like a metal.
Oh,
Yeah. No, there was like another universe, like.
All right, Leo. It's so hard to keep track now.
Oh, Dawn of DC. That was it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, Leo, it's just hard to keep track. Leo, Kari, this is you.
Yep. Okay, so we talked about this back in March, I believe, but on November 20th, Image's latest installation in the Horizon experiment, led by Pornsak Pichashode, which is a series of different comics that are all, he told some of his best friends to go out, give me a protagonist, throw him from some like really marginalized background. We're going to have some fun here and see what happens. This one is Moondogs, and Moondog number 1 is written by Tananarive Dew, with art by Kelsey Ramsey, coloring by Jose Villarrubia, lettering by Jeff Powell, and co-edited by Will Dennis. Like I said, this is the third book in there. And what this one is Moondogs takes place in Miami, and it centers around a family of lycanthropes of East African descent who call themselves the Moondogs. The family gets in there's like a kind of gang war thing going on, but it's with other wolf packs. And after some sort of violent interaction with the police, suddenly they discover the existence of werewolves. So it throws an already marginalized minority group into even a further minority niche. And this is basically an audition comic. All of these are the first issues to see if they're going to go on to make a full series or if they just get their one out. So it looks really fun. We're going to have, werewolves in Miami running around fighting, and I don't know. I think it looks great. Dew is the winner of a Shirley Jackson Award, an American Book Award, an NAACP Award, and the Los Angeles Times Book Prize. And you might also know the Kelsey Ramsey, the artist from Dark Spaces, Good Deeds.
Wow.
So
this sounds really freaking cool.
Now there's the talent behind it is huge. So everybody's really excited that I could see on this. It was hard to condense it because everybody's like, let me review this with 3 pages of text. Okay.
Okay. Hey, great.
Yeah. So check it out, guys.
Seriously, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. November 20th. We're getting a lot of good stuff coming up, guys. November is going to be a hell of a month.
I just think, again, we're strong. We're ending the year on such strong note. There's so much happening in October, November, December. There's a lot of good books, and most likely we're going to hear of a lot of good stuff for next year that's going to be coming out of New York Comic Con. So,
and they say comics are dead. Huh.
No, comics are not dead. They're evolving. So, what's next, Leo?
Yeah. Actually, if you watch the panels, the Death and Rebirth, I think, is the panel. They talk about like the major comic book publisher, and I can't remember the company. It was like some. Yeah, but
You'll
it's
get
like,
there, buddy.
yeah. Anyway, they're not going to die. No. Yeah, no.
Nope.
Alive.
Oh,
this is gorgeous.
Zara, this is you. This is you, buddy.
All right, an exciting announcement. Todd McFarlane Productions has revealed a brand new comic book series called Knights vs. Samurais, coming this September from Image Comics. Its thrilling ongoing series is written by fan favorite actor David Dastmalchian, known for his work on Late Night with the Devil and with art by Federico Mele, in colors by Ulysses Areola?
Yes. Areola.
Okay. It sounded funny when I was saying it earlier. I was just like, that can't be right. Knights vs. Samurai follows the story of Sir Charles Ward, a knight nicknamed the Dragon Butcher, who is grappling with self-doubt and grief while leading a group of royal warriors on a noble mission. Celebrated for his knighthood and leadership, Sir Charles embarks on a quest to a mysterious island in the Far East, accompanied by a diverse group of fighters, including a giant and 2 clerics. Their goal is to seek vengeance against the savage monsters responsible for ambushing a group of English missionaries. However, upon arrival, Sir Charles makes a startling discovery. The so-called savage monsters are actually a regiment of highly skilled warrior fighters. Unlike anything he has encountered before, this sets the stage for an epic clash between the knights and the samurai. According to writer David Dastmalchian, in a lifelong fascination with Japanese and English historical warrior cultures led him to this incredible project. Under the guidance of Todd McFarlane, David has partnered with the talented artist Federico Melee to bring this world of broadswords, katanas, dragons, and more to life. First issue of Knights vs. Samurai will hit comic shops on September 25th. Featuring a cover by Francisco Mattina. Retailers have until the 2nd, so get your orders in.
Why do I feel like this is something Kari would read?
This sounds like something I want to read. It's like Dark Tower, Stephen King.
Yeah, and look at the layout of these panels. I mean, it's absolutely friggin' gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
All right. Well, I mean, listen, I will give credit to David Dastmalchian. I mean, he's doing quality work, but he's living his best life right now. The guy is doing great movies. He's writing great comics, and from what I hear, people have met him, he is like the sweetest guy. So, we didn't get a chance to meet him this year at Terrificon, but I heard he's going to be back next year. And let me tell you, goals.
Yep.
Goals. Especially since, fun fact, everybody, Terrificon will be the 10-year anniversary that year. So Mitch is bringing out the big guns for that birthday. All right. What's next?
10th year at Terrificon.
Mohegan Sun.
Yep.
All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. 10 years. All right. Because it just wouldn't be the news without some update on my favorite universe, the Ultimates. So, everybody, this is the Ultimates news for November. Okay? So we're going to go each title. We're going to briefly summarize it, let you know the dates so you pay attention. So, Ultimates issue 6 by Dennis Camp and Juan Figueri with that sweet cover by Deck Ruin. That's out November 18th. November 16th. So the Ultimates assemble to take down the Hulk. So by now we will have the full roster of the Ultimates uniting for the first time to help execute Iron Lad's plan to defeat the Hulk, who is the most powerful, imposing member of the Maker's Council. But that's a freaking Hulk, man. So can the Ultimates do it? We'll find out.
I don't know.
Next. So, Ultimate X-Men issue 9, written, drawn by Peach Momoko, sees Maystorm and Surge in a skirmish. These two young mutants are fighting each other, but when Surge is left weak and drained of their power, Maystorm has even more questions and must investigate a cult Surge is part of and its relationship to the mutants of the Ultimate Universe. That's out November 13th. And next we have Ultimate Spider-Man. Hickman, David Messina, a beautiful cover there by Marco Cicchetto. Who is Ultimate Black Cat? Messina is back as tensions arise between Spider-Man and Green Goblin in the wake of recent events. And a new villain steps up to the plate. What is her connection to the Black Cat on Kingpin's Sinister Six?
Ooh.
That's on sale November 20th. Last but not least, Ultimate Black Panther, issue 10. So, the Black Panther and the Strange Doctor. The prison break brings unlikely aid to Wakanda, but is the new ally reliable, or does Moon Knight have more to offer? Time will tell. So you got this, written by Brian Hill, art and cover by returning artist Stefano Caselli, on sale November 27th. So it's a good time to be an Ultimate fan, kids.
Yes, it is.
Ultimate time to be.
I also want to say one thing before we wrap up the show. Everybody, I've been going to Terrific Con since 2015. I've had a lot of good times. Some of the best Terrific Cons I've had have been a part of this show, this network. I thoroughly enjoy, even though each one of you drive me crazy.
Nuts.
Sometimes. Shut up, Jar. It's the best, and I'm so proud of all of us. It may not seem like we got as much done as maybe we hoped or compared to last year, but I definitely know we did. We went big. So thank you so much to you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who stopped by, creator, fan, whatever. Much love. And if you thought this year was good, well, don't unsubscribe just yet.
Not yet.
Do like and subscribe if you are new to us.
Yes.
We would love to have you join our family.
Yes.
Push buttons.
With your family, you're stuck here.
Yeah. All right.
Keep you forever.
There's no way out.
Thank you, Mahana.
Thank you. All right, Leo, you wanna blow this thing and let's go home?
Yeah, punch Chewy.
You wanna.
I want to thank everybody for watching this fine evening. You know how to find me. Just Google me, but definitely check the show notes up above or down below, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. Like they said, head on over to our YouTube page. I've been putting up a lot of extra content there, and we have so many hours of footage from Terrificon that's going to be going up in the next several weeks. So definitely stay tuned for that. And you as well, Mahana. Take care. And we will kick it on over to Jar Jar.
Hey guys, Tuesday's gone with the wind. No? Okay. Anyways, check me out on oh come on. Nobody's a winner skinner. Come on. Check me out on Facebook. See me tomorrow night on Token with the Dead. I think we're talking to somebody who's into jewels. I have no idea what that's going to be about, but it could be interesting. So come on over. It'll be a fun time. With that, what's up with Kari?
Hey everybody, I'm going to go sleep for like another 20 hours. If you want to find me, go to Kari Sanders at Facebook, and all of my links are there. You can see my author page. You can find my stuff for the Owlite Network. You can find my stuff for here. Also, I have 54 hours left on a Kickstarter that I am a part of for our More Lore from the Mythos project.
By the way,
what? We are just about double funded. Oh no, we are over double funded now. So we're doing good. But if you want to get a hold there, some offers you can only get via the Kickstarter, like the cloth bound edition. So go ahead over and check that out before it runs out. And yeah, I'm just beat. So let's see how Mr. Drew is doing before we sign out tonight.
I'm so goddamn tired. I mean, hi, I'm Drew. Thank you so much for staying with us. And if you were at Terrific Con, you're exhausted like we are still. If you need to reach me, you know how to find me. That's it. All I'm saying. Do your thing. Just thank you again. We appreciate you coming out tonight, especially those who are at Terrific Con that still have energy. We appreciate you. But everybody, do yourself a favor. It's Tuesday. Go to sleep. It'll be Friday eventually.
Yeah.
And what about next week's guest?
Yeah.
I guess they'll have to tune in and find out.
Tune in.
Mystery.
Find out.
Sounds good.
It's a mystery.
Thank you.
Who you gonna call? Drew.
Good night,
Mollo.
everybody. You can't see me now.
Night, everybody. Thank you.
Night, everybody. Can't see me. Can't see me. Boo! Boo!
All right. End the show.
Sign us off.
Hey, stop the